Hey everyone, so I got a really exciting video here featuring Samsung's flagship phone from last year, the Galaxy S7 Edge, and the flagship from this year, the Galaxy S8 Plus. So let's go ahead and power these both on. Now guys, love them or hate them, these are obviously extremely popular models, and because of that, we'll be doing comparisons versus all the phones I own for the S8 Plus. Now I think versus the S7 Edge, the biggest difference is you're getting a larger screen here, so really massive screen on the S8 Plus. 6.2 inches and nearly bezel-less. And wow, yeah, really fast boot up time there for S8 Plus. On the S7 Edge, you're getting 5.5 inches. Now, one of the downsides to having that massive screen, nearly bezel-less, is that the Figment Scanner is no longer on the front. Rather, it is on the back right here. Not a fan of the placement, actually just been using the typical pattern to unlock it. Yeah, actually just entering my pin just to unlock it. But if you want, you can use it. And there's also other options. You have like the iris scanner on here and facial detection. But personally, I just prefer using the passcode. Alright guys, let's take a look at the design of phones. Now, front-facing camera on the S8 Plus is improved 8 megapixels versus 5 on the S7 Edge. On the S7 Edge, you do have this home button right here. Doubles as a fingerprint scanner. On S8 Plus, it's gone. And look at the bottom. So you're upgrading on S8 Plus USB Type-C versus micro USB on the S7 Edge. Both phones fortunately do have headphone jack, so Samsung did not remove that. Look at the side. And the top. So both phones actually pretty similar in terms of width. I think the biggest difference here is that the S8 Plus is a lot taller. And the other side. And the back. So fortunately for this year, Samsung did get rid of their branding for the carriers. So you guys see here on S7 Edge, Verizon logo. Nothing like that on S8 Plus. Really gorgeous design here on S8 Plus. And rear facing camera both are 12 megapixels, although they have improved it on S8 Plus. Alright, so let's start off with a game. We're going to start off with Temple Run 2. And we'll be doing a lot of comparisons versus this video, but first just going to be doing some app opening. Wow, yeah, wow. Alright, S8 Plus really doing well so far. Now guys, I love the S7 Edge. It's one of my, it has been my daily phone for most of the past year. However, one of my complaints, my biggest complaint, is that it's just not that fast. But hopefully they're correcting this with the S8 Plus. You are getting that Snapdragon 835 and 4GB of RAM versus Snapdragon 820 and 4 as well. Alright, so next up we got NBC News. Alright, so advantage here for S8 Plus. iFunny next. Again, we got advantage here for S8 Plus. Alright, YouTube. Alright, pretty fast there for S8 Plus. Again, advantage there for that. Let's do calculator clock. I think that was pretty close. Clock next. Alright, eBay. Alright, so again, we got S8 Plus here. Our second game here, we got Asphalt 8. Well, yeah, guys, I mean, really, look how gorgeous that is on S8 Plus. And yeah, extremely fast boot up time as well. So far, the S8 Plus pretty easily winning this. Next up, we got photos. Yeah, really no contest here. I mean, it's still loading up on the S7 Edge. Espn. And this app can be extremely slow to load, but you guys see faster here on S8 Plus. Alright, and then let's do settings. And I'll show you guys into the benchmark in a minute. Alright, next up, let's do Chrome. Just going to go to a few sites. Just go to Nintendo first. Nintendo.com. Alright, so you guys see here S8 Plus. Let's do Zelda. Zelda.com. Alright, so again, S8 Plus and pretty easily as well. Let's do one or two more. Let's do Yahoo next. Yahoo.com. Alright, so again, looks like S8 Plus here. Yeah, S8 Plus. And let's do one final one. Let's do IMDb. IMDb.com. Alright, so again, S8 Plus, pretty clearly getting faster web browsing here with S8 Plus. Yeah, I gotta say, so far, pretty happy with the speed here. Let's go ahead and do camera speed. So I will have an actual comparison on my channel later, but for now, let's just take some pictures. And I'm just gonna put something here to take this cactus. Just gonna put something here in focus. So you got a nice, lovely cactus. Alright. Oop. So we got pricked there. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think both pretty similar. I don't think there's a huge difference here in terms of speed. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and check out the Figment Scanner. So guys, I think this is really the only downside of S8 Plus so far from what I've used it. The Fingerprint scanner on S8 Plus right here on the back. Now, as I mentioned, there are other options for you guys if you want to scan your eye, you want to scan your face. Personally, I don't feel those are effective enough. I did try them out, but not really a fan of them. So for now, I'm just entering my passcode. But you guys see it is located here on the back. Now, if you're like me, if you're right-handed, it's a little hard to reach that, and I'm sure as a lot of you guys have heard, it's really easy to hit that camera on the back, smudge it. But nonetheless, let's do a comparison here. Alright guys, it's a bit tricky. Although in terms of speed, I think both pretty similar here. Guys, I mean, even during this test here, it's kind of hard to actually try pressing on the back. But yeah, I think kind of mixed results here. Maybe the S8 Plus a little bit faster. But in terms of placement, definitely prefer the S7 Edge. Alright guys, so let's do some multitasking, but before that, I'm going to go over some more specs. So again, much larger screen on S8 Plus, 6.2 inches, also different aspect ratio, making it easier to hold than if they made it the traditional 16:9, made it larger width. So you're getting 6.2 versus 5.5, both screens Quad HD. Now, in terms of front-facing camera, 5 megapixels on the S7 Edge, 8 on the S8 Plus. Rear-facing on both is 12, although it is improved on S8 Plus. Internal storage 32 or 64 gigabytes, micro SD card support on the S7 Edge, and 64 gigabytes on the S8 Plus, micro SD card support as well. Now, battery size on the S7 Edge is actually bigger. It's 3600 versus 3500 on S8 Plus. Although apparently they have improved their technology in terms of saving battery on S8 Plus, so it should last you longer. Snapdragon 820, 4GB of RAM on the S7 Edge, Snapdragon 35 and 4GB of RAM on the S8 Plus. Both phones are waterproof, IP68. They did improve it a little bit on S8 Plus, so you can take it deeper underwater, 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. And again, you're getting micro USB, USB Type-C, and it mostly covers it. Alright guys, so let's do some multitasking. So first up, we got the toughest one first. We're going to do Temple Run 2. Alright, so that's a really good sign. Both phones did not revolt it. Most phones, what they'll do is they'll revolt that from the beginning. Alright, next up, we got NBC News. Yeah, I think these are very slight advantages here for S8 Plus. We got YouTube. Alright, so this one actually going to the S7 Edge. iFunny. S8 Plus. Second game here, Asphalt 8. And in a minute, I'm going to give my final thoughts. Alright, so again, we got S8 Plus here. Now, you guys will notice that some games do take advantage of the new aspect ratio like this. Some, like Temple Run 2, don't yet. Alright, let's just do a couple more to get my final thoughts. So, eBay next. Alright, so both are revoting it here. And this app can at times be very slow, but you guys see here S7 Edge winning eBay. And let's do two more. Let's go ahead and do ESPN. Alright, so a lot of these look like slight advantages for the S8 Plus. Although S7 Edge is still doing very well. That's definitely something Samsung's improved in the past year. Chrome next. And one final one was the camera. And watch closely on camera for it to be an all black background. It is what it should be. Alright, so S8 Plus again. So guys, I have to say I'm pretty happy that Samsung's obviously improved the speed here on S8 Plus. I think that was the biggest downside of the S7 Edge, at least the American version which I have. But yeah, so far, really fast phone for the S8 Plus. Will be extremely interesting to see how it stacks up versus all the other major phones like the Sony Xperia, XC Premium, the LG 6, HTC Ultra, OnePlus 3T, and all that. Of course, the iPhone 7 Plus as well. So we'll be having a lot of comparisons on my channel going forward. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe for more. And you can do that by clicking right here in the top left corner. Or you can watch another video by clicking right here. Alright guys, thanks again for watching.